Good evening, Lord Sakai. Stay safe, my lord.
Good evening, Lord Sakai.
Bloody battle was fought in this place. Listen while I recount an adventure of the ghosts. What legend would you like to hear? One of my favorites. This is a tale of blood and sadness, when vicious Mongols hunted every twin on Tsushima and captured their spirits. The island prayed for warriors to save the twins, and the ghosts answered the call. They tracked the captive twins to a Mongol roadblock. The ghosts tracked the prisoners' trail through the camp, but the captive twins were nowhere to be found. Cart tracks, cut deep in the ground, provided the only sign of where they went. The ghosts followed the trail. The ghosts found the carts, but not the twins. Only wheel tracks remained, leading deeper into the forest. The ghosts followed, determined to rescue the twins of Tsushima. A Mongol cart traveled up the road, escorted by foes protecting mysterious cargo. With their enemies slain, the ghosts were free to search the cart. Inside, they made a grisly discovery. Human hearts, freshly harvested from the twins of Tsushima. They struck out, following the cart's direction. By reaching parts of Tsushima's twins, the Oni were able to tether themselves to the ghosts arrived at a war camp to confront its gruesome leaders. The Oni fell, vanquished by the ghosts. They would no longer prey on the twins of Tsushima. But a greater threat still lurked in the shadows. Only a powerful Onibaba could have tethered such spirits. But that is another story for another time. The deeds of are many. Let me choose, and I'll tell it. A harrowing tale. This is the tale of Io, an Onibaba who gave birth to an inhuman army, imbuing them with an unnatural strength and a wicked hate that rivaled her own. The ghosts set out to stop Io before her army became invincible. The cursed soldiers were empowered by Io's rage, her vengeful spirit. As long as she remained, they could not fall. The ghosts hit their mark, but Io lived on, for they had only killed a servant.
The ghosts! Bring them to me!
They don't see us.
She's inside me. Feeding. Please, you must stop the Onibaba.
They're vulnerable.
She's entered the sacred forest.
Ritual sacrifice and bloodshed, harnessing pain.
Tsushima is part of me now. Ever since that day, sacrifices. Humans always have to sacrifice. You only destroy disciples, not me.
The ghosts knew their only hope of stopping Io was to save the other monks before she could consume their spirit.
I was a woman once, long ago, but that was before that day.
As the ghosts drew near to a mysterious village, they discovered a terrible sight. Honorable spirits held prisoner, used as stores from which Io fed. Prisoners could not be freed until it was safe. The ghosts set free the captive. Io's prisoners would be killed unless her army was defeated.
Please release me! Too late, Ghost. Please release me!
Although the ghosts freed the body, the spirit was no longer there. The disciples dispersed, the prisoners freed. This army defeated. Io grew eerily silent, but had she been defeated? Or had she simply moved on to somewhere else? Relax for a moment. I'll share any story with you. One of my favorites. This is a tale of dark rituals and powerful spirits. The Mongols wished to make themselves great and used these rituals to steal ki from 3 elemental kami. Amaterasu, goddess of the sun. Tsukuyomi, god of the moon. And Susanoo, god of storms. The rituals were draining the kami of their ki, so the ghosts set out to save them. At a conquered village, the Mongols had opened a door to the spirit realm to steal ki from the kami. The ghosts resolved to destroy the ritual. Ended. The door between realms closed, but new rituals had already begun elsewhere. The ghost set out in search of these other threats. The ghosts found 3 more rituals. One beside a river, one at a war camp, and one within a canyon. But the Mongols had almost completely drained the kami. The ghost would need extraordinary strength to defeat them. The ghosts ended the ritual, but their fight was far from over.
They're enemies.
Another ritual was stopped, and another door closed. But the ghosts was not yet done. final ritual had been stopped, and the ghosts breathed a sigh of relief. But the kami whispered to the ghosts that an even greater threat still remained. The darkest Mongol ritual was under the care of the great Onibaba.
You think the kami are honorable? They are not. In my darkest hour, I pray to them. But my prayers fell on deaf ears.
Eyo's ritual was surrounded by Mongol guardians. The ghosts had to defeat them all. Mongols were dead, but Eyo's ritual was nearly complete. The Onibaba was moments away from victory. Enraged, Onibaba, the Oni, slaughtered. At last, the Oni was slain. The rituals ended. The Onibaba would not realize her plans. The ghosts were triumphant, and the kami were free. Balance had returned to the island. All was safe for now. Listen while I recount, and it choose, and I'll tell it. Let's begin. This is the tale of Ujitsune, an archer whose skill rivaled the power of Iyo, the great Onibaba. Fearful, she trapped him in a cursed place, enslaving and torturing him with the misdeeds of his past. The ghosts set out to free the warrior from Iyo's grasp. The ghost cautiously approached the bow. The fearsome spirit of an ancient samurai appeared.
Welcome, samurai. My name is Ujitsu. Iyo, the powerful Onibaba, trapped me in this realm. Long ago, my bow was blessed by a kami. If anything can break Iyo's hold on this place, it's the bow. The Onibaba followers approach. Quick, use my bow. Their protection is broken. Finish them! Iyo has plagued Hiyoshi Springs. Follow me. We must end the Onibaba.
Uchitsune was an archer of legend, known for saving an entire kingdom from a fearsome demon known as Gotengu. The town of Hiyoshi Springs was overrun with invaders seeking Io's power.
Wield my bow once more to rid the area of Io's presence.
The ghosts freed the village, but more cursed Mongols swarmed the inn.
The Onibaba's strength is fading. Free the rest of the town. Send the rest of them to the 1,000 hells.
Io's disciples were gone. Hiyoshi Springs was quiet.
Come, there is one last thing we must do. When I killed the Kotengu, I was unaware of the curse it placed on me. I killed countless more, only to learn later that my eyes had deceived me. Those only pierced human flesh. Break the curse. This is what attracted me.
The Onibaba's servants arrived,
all that has happened here.
determined to keep Uchitsune enslaved.
Hiyoshi Springs will be free.
Io's army fought with hellish fury.
Her curse is nearly broken.
Ghosts rid Hiyoshi Springs and Uchitsune of the terrible curse.
Ghosts. My spirit may be free, but I will not be reborn just yet.
Relax for a moment. What legend would you like to hear? One of my favorites. Ah, yes, the crow demons of Ochana. When the Mongols and the demons conspired to take a village in Kubara, and a mysterious legend awaited the ghosts somewhere in the cavernous darkness. Our story begins with a fisherman in need.
Help! They took my friend! Please, hurry!
Below the ghosts stood a figure surrounded by crows. Its black eyes searched for prey, hungry.
Philia! I've heard of you. They say, thank you.
Wherever the Tengu go, crows surely follow, as do terrible things. Tengu are tricksters. The ghosts arrived only to find Otsuna village had been visited by death and destruction.
I was dead.
Crow demon! Never saw it coming. Have my gratitude. The others, they took them across the river. I heard the demons speak, but it was a different tongue, an evil tongue. All I could understand was only Baba. Rip them apart.
Right here!
A foe can't be beat.
Tengu threw down from the old monastery and the cave. And beware of the cave.
The ghost traveled toward the mountains, hoping they could stop the Tengu and find the cave that had terrified the villagers.
You are trying to stop what you do not know. The people are...
The monastery loomed over the trees in the distance. The ghost pressed on, searching for the source of the Tengu.
See a Tengu! Sword coming.
The path wound deeper.
Crow demon!
The ghosts reached the cave and sensed great power inside. Something Tango defeated. The cave grew silent, and the ghosts found themselves before Kojiro. The spirits once. But now, with Kojiro slain, Io could no longer control the Tengu and was unable to rally the people to her cause. But the crows of Utsuna were only part of her plan. I have many legends for you to enjoy. I'll share any story with you. Let's begin. This is a story of sacred relics, stolen for profane purposes, when the Mongols targeted divine artifacts, and how the ghosts rose to stand in their way. As the ghosts neared, they were met by a single monk.
Over here! A Mongol scout was pulling this cart. He ran to warn his friends when he spotted me.
As the ghosts knew, a scout meant more Mongols were near.
They're coming! Please, Don't let them defile the temple grounds!
Another group of Mongols appeared, intent on killing the monk. Fearsome Oni suddenly charged at the ghosts. The demon's eyes were as red and fiery as its massive shield. As the final enemy fell, the monk rushed into the burning temple.
The guardian statue is missing! They couldn't have taken it far! There's another cart!
Though there were many stolen relics, the statue was nowhere to be found.
Please find the statue.
The ghost continued searching below the temple.
It's here. But where were they taking it?
Along with the statue, the ghosts found a map with the path the Mongols were taking. Many believe temple statues hold great power, sometimes even containing the spirit of a god. The ghosts arrived at the first marked location on the map and planned their attack.
If the map is right, the Mongols will pass this way soon. They're coming. Get ready.
The ghosts defeated Mongol and demon alike, but more enemies were on the horizon. The ghosts heard the rest of the caravan approaching.
My arrows never miss.
They had no carts with them. Perhaps the things they stole have already been taken ahead. We should find out where they were going.
Oni found many ways to travel between the heavenly realms. Some even convinced humans to release the ghost. Reached the final location on the map in the Umugi swampland.
I dare not go any further. It's up to you now.
Countless statues
you've
and
come to
relics
stop
littered the grounds, stolen from the temples.
Kill them if you are sure they did their part. For centuries, I was trapped within the temple statue. Io has released me. She'll free the rest of my kind as well. And you will all...
The Oni met the ghosts in battle, eager to protect the stolen statues and relics, eager to protect Io's army. Oni leader defeated, Io's plan had failed. The statues and relics were returned to the temples and kept under watchful eye. For even today, some claim they feel the power of Oni pushing against their prisons, eager to enter our world once more. Relax for a moment. Listen to these tales. Which of these legends interest you? Excellent choice. This is a tale of how the ghosts fought man and spirit alike. A Mongol named Sukbatar had found a way to enslave the dead before they could be reborn. He hoped to create an invincible army that would allow him to easily conquer Tsushima. With every enemy he killed, Sukbatar gained an obedient soldier. The ghost felt the heat from the rising flames. The dead littered the ground. Bloodied and terrified, a Mongol called out for help.
Sukbatar betrayed us. He believes we're too weak. He'll kill us all and control our spirits.
Through the fog came the spirits of the recently slain. They stepped over their own corpses to attack the ghosts.
Enemy or not, take this. Kill Starius. Feel my blade! Rest.
The Mongol's hand clasped a scroll outlining the path of Sukbatar's. The ghosts set out in pursuit. Somehow, Sukbatar had found a way to create all. The ghost followed the path until they came across a small, quiet village. But the flashes of lightning revealed they were not alone. The ghosts found an unfinished ofura, an amulet meant to keep the spirits away. Bloodstains led toward the window, as if someone had crawled there to escape. Puddles of blood darkened the pure, white snow leading out of the village. Clasped tightly in the man's hand was a blood-stained scroll, covered in strange symbols. The ghosts struggled to make sense of the cryptic writing, certain they were linked in some way to the spirits. In the distance, the ghosts heard the sounds of a Mongol patrol approaching. Watched the spirit of a slain samurai emerge from the fog to fight the Mongols. The bodies of the dead Mongols bore the insignia of Sukbatar. The ghosts were on the right track. Sukbatar sacrificed allies and friends alike to increase the number of spirits under his control. For he desired an army compelled to obey his every whim. The ghosts finally caught up to Sukbatar's forces. They moved into the burning town, eager to free the spirits from his grasp. The ghosts sensed overwhelming suffering from a nearby building cloaked in fog. Ghosts found the remains of a family, burned beyond recognition. Countless innocents brutally impaled, pain frozen on their faces. The fog around the large building slowly dissipated. The ghosts were angered by the slaughter of the village. The spirits vanquished, the fog faded away. Chanting wafted from the nearby docks, obscured deep in the fog.
Pick something up.
The remaining villagers, mangled and broken, were left to rot in a net like fish. The fog around the docks floated slowly down the river. Suddenly, Sukbatar's voice boomed throughout the village.
Come, ghosts. Once you are dead, I will display your bodies as a warning to others that even the ghosts are helpless before Sukbatar.
Heavy footfalls approached. The ghosts readied themselves for battle. Sukbatar's dreadful warriors had covered his escape. The ghosts moved on from the decimated village, knowing more would suffer the same fate if Sukbatar wasn't found and defeated. The deeds of the ghosts. What legend would you like to hear? One of my favorites. The ghost had defeated many of Sukbatar's spirits. But many more gathered aboard a mighty fleet where they readied a final assault on Tsushima. The ghosts decided to take over one of these ships and use it to assail Sukbatar's fleets. the Mongol crew defeated, the ghosts set sail down the coast. The ghosts needed no crew. They had the help of the kami. A strong wind filled their sails. After a day's travel, the ghosts came across a lone ship with its sails up. They quietly boarded the enemy vessel. The ghosts found freshly killed bodies in cages. Their trapped spirits illuminated by hanging lanterns. Final enemy fell. A voice cried out from a nearby cage. The spirit vanished. But a second ship raced to intercept the ghosts. As a fiery bombardment rained down upon them. Boarded the enemy ship. Strange lanterns swung on the seemingly empty deck. But in the fog, the ghosts saw the figures of spirits. No more spirits emerged to challenge the ghosts. They returned to their ship, eager to set sail. The ghosts set out to find the rest of the spirit worlds, and Sukbatar himself.
Out here, there will be nowhere for you to run, ghosts.
The ghosts made landfall at a known pirate cove. From all across the seas, pirates had gathered, eager to serve Sukbatar. For he had promised them riches beyond belief, and all of Tsushima as a safe haven. An old dock led the ghosts deep into a graveyard of ships run aground. And on them, Mongol, Ronin, and bandit spirits forced by Sukbatar to fight alongside one another. Mongol spirits were put to rest, and Sukbatar's army weakened. this ship of bandit spirits. Were released to the wind.
We can recover here. Finally fell. His control over the spirits lifted, and they departed Tsushima. The ghosts celebrated their victory, but knew they'd face Io herself soon enough. Listen while I write an adventure of the ghosts. Which of these legends interest you? Let's begin. The ghosts arrived at Fort Mitodake in search of Io's infernal scrolls. The demon had delivered these writings to her followers so they could aid her plans. If the ghost would steal the scrolls, they would know Io's plans. The fort was guarded by deadly fire spirits. Watch out! Oni!
The warhorn pierced the night. The fire spirits had seen the ghosts. The gate slammed shut. The ghosts would have to find a way through the wall. gate was shut, the path barred. The Mongols hoarded powder to feed the fire spirit. It could also be used against them.
A foe can't be beat!
Fire spirit was destroyed, but there was another close by. Their brothers fallen. The remaining fire spirits became enraged, unleashing a relentless bombardment of pain and destruction. Once again, the path was blocked. The closer the ghosts came to reaching Eo's plans, the more furious the spirits grew. Another fire spirit lay crouched in the tower across the courtyard. Destroyed another fire spirit. Another wooden gate blocked the way. The gate splintered, and the ghosts arrived at the barracks. Eo's infernal scrolls were hidden nearby. Eo's army would reach Tsushima by building a bridge.
That text is sacred! I will destroy you for defiling it!
The ghost found Eo's writings. They revealed she was building an army in the Blood Realms.
Those are not for you! My warriors will kill you all!
Having recovered Eo's infernal scrolls, the ghosts only had to defeat the remaining fire spirits. Io planned to use an ancient ritual known as Hitobashira, a blood sacrifice to the gods that strict the ghosts reached the top of the fort and found the iron gate sealed shut. Io's forces emerged from a blood portal, a gateway to her realm.
I can feel your power, ghosts. Come, show me its potential.
Atop the hill, Io's army made its final stand.
Oni!
Io's army was pushed back for a moment, and the portal was clear. The ghosts saw their opportunity to destroy it.
My arrows never miss!
Blood portal was destroyed, and with it, Io's connection to Tsushima was severed. But the ghosts realized their path was now open. They could pursue Io to her realm and stop the Onibaba once and for all. Relax for a moment. Listen to these tales. powerful witch raised them from the dead to fight by her side.
Who will fight? Wait a moment. I know it's him. Kill him! Samurai scum! Stop his blade!
넌 내게 못 있어. 내가 좀 할수. 하고. You're going to be all right.
Thank you.
Find somewhere safe. Be careful.
This is for you, Lord Sakai. My lord, you're back.
I have your food.
Rice! I don't remember the last time I had rice.
You said they stole it from you.
Please, forgive me.
You lied to me.
Bandits don't deserve food at a time like this, my lord. Besides, I asked you not to hurt them.
They gave me no choice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You shouldn't have lied. I still would have helped you.
I won't do it again. I promise.
These should be in the cemetery.
sky with flaming arrows.
One arrow at a time is enough.
Good. You're here. You ready to steal some food for us?
Is this everyone?
Just the men who can fight worth a damn. The rest are too hungry or sick.
Let's hope we're enough to raid the fort.
There's a better chance of seeing cherry blossoms in winter than getting that food.
There's always a way.
Preferably one that doesn't kill half my men. My scout's back. Come on.
A lot of men inside, and a signal at the top of the tower.
If they call reinforcements from the bay, we'll be trapped. They'll cut us to pieces.
Find a place to watch for me. Once they destroy their signal, attack.
They'll kill you.
If they do, avenge me. And take their food.
That's not funny.
Watch the tower for my signal.
If you say so.
Here, you!
Huh?
Need to signal the others. They'll see me light the brazier. It's time, Yuzo.
Kill them all!
Die, you ugly bastards!
That's the last of them. Let's get your men something to eat.
Where's all the food?
I didn't see any in the tower. Did you find anything?
Just a stack of Mongol papers on a dead officer.
Let me see.
You read Mongolian?
If it's in Chinese, I can make out some of it.
Since when?
Since I had to read Sun Tzu. This was only a temporary depot. They're taking everything. Offshore.
The boats are in the bay. We'll never get out to them.
We got in here.
You're crazy. What did you have in mind?
Let's see what we're up against.